Pre-workout meal, just going down 4-day split instead of a 5-day split. Well, how are we? Got upper today with none other than Mr. Tom Dooley if he's watching this video. But I'm just out for a quick few steps post cardio. I'm on the country roads here. Some of you may have seen if you're coming up from my Instagram that I moved out to my girlfriend's house recently to finish out the rest of this prep, just because of a much better setup. Just like this, I have these long country roads to help get steps in. Then I also have the advantage of using the treadmill in the morning first thing, rather than having to wait until 6:30 a.m. to do my cardio in Planet Health. So I have that benefit from a time management perspective. But yeah, I suppose this is like my first update in a bit of a while. Obviously my previous video is me explaining like, I'm not competing anymore during the show, but I'm still doing a photo shoot. But the reason I haven't been giving like any updates in between is because I didn't know for certain that I was going to step on stage. I didn't want to be posting content like, all in the lead up to stage. I'm like, oh sorry, I'm not doing this. So my head was in two places. But now I'm here going to try to document the lead up to this photo shoot as much as I can and try at least give weekly updates like I fucking promised from the start. So yeah, like I said, I'm training upper today. Today is actually the first upper day on the new 4-day training split. I will give you an update on that and show you how that's going to set up. There is also a few changes to diet, so I'm going to have to do an updated full day of eating. Pretty sure the last time I only recorded a rest day. I haven't actually recorded my training day full day of eating, so I'll have to record that very soon. Ideally this week would be great. Pre-workout meal just going down, actually looks very similar to my breakfast, and then we're off to train upper. So in here I have 80 grams cream of rice, 1 scoop of the Perform Whey, 100 grams of mixed berries, and of course my pink Himalayan salt. I'm actually only new to cream of rice, to be honest. It's only got added to my plan the other day, and I went into the Good Food outlet and they literally only had the one flavour of the cream of rice left in the Perform, and it was the banana cream. I was like, it was 2 kilo tub, I didn't want to risk it. So I ended up getting Applied Nutrition. What was this? It was like golden syrup. Like you can't go wrong with the golden syrup flavour, in fairness. So I only got a kilo bag of this just to try it out. So it's not great. It's great, to be honest with you. Like, it's not fucking anything great, but I didn't want to risk it on the 2 kilo tub. So if anybody does have any recommendations in terms of flavours or brands for cream of rice, please let me know, because this will be gone fairly soon and I need to get a new one. So can I get this into me and then 1 can of the good stuff, and then I'll be off to train upper with the man himself, Tom Dooley. Post-workout meal just getting packed, cannot forget that. We have arrived, just waiting to see if Tom is here. Wait to get a text off him. But gonna go in. Now he did ask for a slight swap to kind of suit his plan too, which is fine. We're both training upper, but he's made one little alternative. So usually I would start with a pec deck and then go into my incline dumbbell, but for this day only, I'm just going to do a lateral raise first. Now I would normally have a lateral anyways after my incline dumbbell, so we're going to go lateral raise first, into incline dumbbell, then into pec deck, and then onto the normal session from there. So it's literally just swapping the order of one exercise and then we're good to go from there. But yeah, gonna wait for him to arrive and then we'll kick things off. Catch you in a sec.
Take me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's hard to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as a lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night.
And that's a wrap. Well, it's officially about 2 hours later. I absolutely bottled that. First off, I forgot to record my post-workout meal. I had the thing fucking swamped and I realized, oh shit, I didn't record that. But post-workout meal was, I had a banana, I had my 80 grams of basmati rice, 175 grams of chicken, mixed veg, and of course I put my 2-calorie sweet chili sauce on top of that. But not only that, I also had a haircut booked in for what I thought was 2:30 p.m, but it actually happened to be 2 p.m, so I was fucking late. So now I had to, now obviously he still done me a favour. He shouldn't have done my haircut, but he still done it anyways. So I ended up not getting a haircut until 3:30. It's now 4:10, so I am a bit behind in time. But yeah, I absolutely bottled that. I was looking at an email confirmation from August 1st telling me my haircut was 2:30, and of course today is September 1st. So yeah, I was a half an hour late, and I'm not want to be late things, in fairness, man. I'm the type of person that would rather be an hour early than 5 minutes late. It's fucking stressing me out, but look, we move on. But yeah, that's post-workout meal done. Have a haircut, I'll sort it now. I'll chat to you a bit when I go home as well, obviously, about my thoughts not doing the show anymore. And of course, I'll run you through my new structure of training and kind of meal setup as well, like I promised at the start. So yeah, catch you in a sec. Now we sit down for a quick chat. As you can tell, I am back at Caitlin's house. It's not me that has pink bed sheets, just so you know. But yeah, so just to give you a quick update, obviously I haven't been posting as frequently as I would have liked. As I explained earlier on in the video, pretty sure I said at the very start, that the whole time when I had started posting prep updates, and then I kind of realised that I didn't know if I was going to be stepping on stage at that time. I didn't want to be posting content saying, yeah, stage, all these prep updates, not kind of really doing it, if you get me. So I wasn't fully in it, so it was kind of a weird scenario that I was in. Of course, I came to the realisation then that I wasn't doing it. So of course, at least now I can be fully focused on the photo shoot, which is exactly what I am doing. I'll be completely honest with you. For about 2.5 weeks there, from when I knew I wasn't doing or stepping on stage anymore to still being able to do the photo shoot or still decide to do the photo shoot, it was a very tough period. Because man, like I was so fixated on show for so long. Not even in this prep, like when I go back to the gaining phase, I had about 8 months remaining in my gaining phase in the off season to then enter into this like a 6-month prep. It's pretty sure it's 5-6 months prep. I think it was a 23 weeks in total, 22 weeks in total is what the prep is going to be. So it's long ass time. Like I'd be so fixated on one goal and one date, or well, not the exact date, but I knew the rough month that whole time. Be so fixated on that, and to then have it taken away from you. But to have it taken away from you, but you still have to continue on in the prep because they still have a photo shoot. It was like this weird period I was in. It was like, oh, sure, I'm not stepping on stage. Sure, I'll eat that food. But like, hold on. You actually can't eat that food, Cian. You're still in prep. You have to do a photo shoot. So it was this very weird kind of scenario where I was kind of finding it hard to, like, quote unquote, motivate myself, which is kind of shit to say. Like, it's not something I really rely on. But over the past few days, I have kind of found, well, the past few days, I mean, over the past week or so, I have kind of found my feet again. Things have kind of been rejigged. What I was talking to Cian is my coach. We kind of rejigged things for a few days. I took a few days off the gym. Calories are at a high off point. We didn't need to push calories any higher to give me like a quote unquote diet break. Calories were at like 2,800 at that time anyway, so I didn't need to take any break with that. Took a few days off the gym. Took a few days even on lower cardio. And finally I am back on my feet as of now, thank God. And I'm actually, not just am I back on my feet, I'm actually enjoying it again, which is the most important thing. You have that, you can kind of feel it when you're in that swing. You get that desire for it again, and I'm glad I have this feeling now. That has come for a few reasons. One, the first thing, I just mentally reframed myself. I can sit down and I can pity about myself that, oh no, I can't compete anymore, what just happened to me? Or I can pick myself up and I can realize I can focus on what I really need to focus on now, and I can finish this out as strong as possible regardless of whatever has happened, you know. Just control the controllables essentially. Just because I can't step on stage doesn't mean I can't do the photo shoot. Mentally, like I said, it was tough because the whole time I was always doing the photo shoot, but the photo shoot was just part of the process. Like the photo shoot for me was just, it just happened to fall the week before I was stepping on stage. So I was like, I'm lean enough anyways, I may as well jump into it. And it was giving me the opportunity to do a trial peak week. But now, like, I wasn't really thinking about it the whole time. Obviously I was so fixated on stage. But now the photo shoot is the main thing. And like I said, I was struggling to motivate myself, but now I have kind of found that desire again, which is great. And I have that burn to drive on. And just to bring my best self and prove to myself that I can still do it. And of course, I personally anyways, believe it's important for me as an online coach to be able to walk the walk and prove I can get quite lean as well. And I'll never ever ask any of my clients to do something that I won't or have already done. From both a dieting, training, or cardio or output perspective, I will have already done it myself. Okay, this is me walking the walk, and also showing that I can go through the mental battle as well, from a dieting perspective, not just the physical side of having to train and whatnot. Also understanding the cravings that come with that, and the mental part, exactly what I'm talking about. I'm struggling to find motivation, but still getting the job done regardless. So it's important for me to be able to go through this and do it successfully at the same time as well. But like I said, I'm glad I have found my feet now, thank God, and I'm back in the swing of things. So I'm just going to bring you through like a quick updated plan, okay? I'm going to show you really quickly now. I'm actually going to do a full video. I'm going to do a full video of this on my exact training week very soon. But I have the laptop here in front of me in case you wonder what I'm looking at. But my plan has been updated recently to a 4-day split instead of a 5-day split. And this has helped me massively, obviously from a fatigue perspective. I could feel, I swear to God, I cannot remember the last time that my legs didn't feel like I had two plates or two weights on them around my ankles. So from a fatigue perspective, it's helped me a lot in that sense. Obviously that's just with the steps, of course, accumulating over time, cardio every single day. Eventually it's going to build up in your leg, which is expected. But now, so I have it here in front of me. I have switched to a 4-day split instead of 5. So I was always doing an upper, quads, delts, arms, rest, push, pull, hamstrings, delts, arms, rest. That was the split, okay? But now, since it's moved to a 4-day split, the actual split itself is upper, lower, push, pull legs. You can think of the pull legs as like a density day. Essentially just posterior chain predominantly. But the way I have set that up, so I'm going to do an upper on a Monday, take a rest Tuesday, train Wednesday, which is lower day, then have off Thursday, so I have a day off prior and after that lower day, which is good from a recovery standpoint of view. Then I can train on the, so I'm on Monday, off Tuesday, train Wednesday, off Thursday, and then train Friday, Saturday. So on the Friday I have push, it's a nice day to train push, and then Saturday morning, or I'll try push it out to about 2 p.m. I will do that pull legs day. Now that does have a hinge movement on it, so that of course can be quite taxing on the body. But ideally, once again, I have a rest day on the Sunday after that. So from a recovery standpoint of view, it works out quite well. I'll be able to manage fatigue a lot better. And ever since I have moved to this 4-day split, it's helping me a lot from that side. So it's great, feeling a lot better. And then from a cardio perspective as well, when I'm stepping onto the treadmill as well, I don't feel like my fucking legs are about to fall off me every single day. Again, it's part of it. This is what I signed up for. But yeah, it's helping a lot more, and something of course that I need to focus on, and anyone who's in the dieting side of things, what you need to focus on at this stage is quality over quantity. What I said to Keane when I first said it to him is like, I think I should move to a 4 split instead of 5. He said why. The main reason that I said from the start is I just want to be able to maintain actual quality of my session. I'd rather do 4 9/10 out of 10 sessions rather than 5 7 or 8. I want to be able to hold on to as much strength as possible, and I was noticing my strength start to take more than a dip than I'd like. And just the quality of my sessions were dropping, and that's not something I want to do. So I want to be able to maintain as much mass as possible whilst I cut down in this deficit. What am I now? So I'm 77 in around this week. Start like the highest point I got to in a gain phase was 88. So I have shaved off there the bones of 11 kilos. So I want to make sure that all of the weight that comes off, of course, is as much body fat as I can and not muscle mass. So that is how that is set up. And then as for the meal plan as well, I will do a full update on this fairly soon as for my training day. I know I posted a rest day recently, but that actually since then has been an update. There has been a drop in calories since. So I'll have to do an update on both of these fairly soon, but there has been an update, and I have moved to 5 meals a day instead of 6 for the training day meal plan now, and it's actually suiting me a lot better as well, and I actually feel much better off it. I know like it's quite important to have frequent meals and as many meals as possible in a diet, of course, as many meals as possible, while still being in enough of a deficit to force progression. But I could tell by my, like, I'd come to like my last meal of the day, and you know when you eat that meal you're like, oh yeah, these scales aren't moving in the morning. I could feel it, like. So I said it to Keane, and then also it wasn't even just that. I've also changed my time of training as well to be that bit earlier. And on the previous meal plan, it would have been me having a breakfast, then waiting a few hours, then having a banana, and then going training. Whereas after I eat the banana, I just wasn't, you just wouldn't be full enough. But where that is now is I have my oats in the morning. You will see my previous, my full day of eating. I will never, ever not have oats for my breakfast, by the way. It's the best meal on the planet. But I have switched my pre-workout meal now from a banana to a cream of rice meal. So it's just more dense, so I have more fuel to go into training and just feel much better. So I will do a full update on that meal plan fairly soon. I'll probably do it in my next video, full day of eating, training day. I'll get you updated on that. But that is the current setup. So I'm on a 4-day training plan. Of course, my calories now. My calories are at, on a training day, 2675. And then on a rest day, pretty short, 2475. I got a 115 reduction recently. Body weight was dropping consistently there for weeks, and I was on 2,800 calories. So calories at a high enough point, and they were dropping consistently, which was great. But only recently, you can kind of tell it was starting to hold its ground now. That may have come from the stress, just mental stress from, like I was saying, and everything I was dealing with, not doing the show anymore. Which of course, if that happened, that happened. But calories are at a high point, and to be fair, being 8 weeks out and still been on that set of calories was great. So I have got a reduction recently now. So I'm down to 2675 on a training day and 2475 on a rest day is the current setup. So I'll have to record the videos, like I said, as soon as possible. Timery, it's now 7 p.m. How many steps have I left? I have 1,800 steps left, which is ideal. Such a little fucking simple walk outside. I'll go rack them up in a minute. I'll finish this video off. But yeah, of course, I'm not sure what this video is going to look like until I edit it. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of my upper day and, of course, the general setup of how everything is going for me right now, both from a training and dieting perspective. But I will give you more like in detail look as well. I'm going to run you through actually my full training week, sets and reps included with the exercise as well, on each individual training day. And of course I will do the full day of eating as well for a training day and a rest day coming soon, because they have been updated since I last posted. And I will try to actually keep you updated now, like I promised, on a weekly basis. Like I said, I was going through that rough period there for a few weeks where I didn't really know what I was at and my head wasn't fully in it, and I didn't want to be pumping out fucking shit quality results and my energy being shit in each video. But like I said, I'm back on my feet now, thank God, and everything is running fairly smoothly. I have that fire back again, which is great. But yeah, I hope you like this video. If you have any suggestions how I can make this video better, that'll be much appreciated. I'm here to learn. I am by no means a genius at YouTube. I am 100% a rookie, so I learn as much as I can if anybody has any suggestions, and I'm still kind of trying to figure out if I like these kind of vlog style videos. I think I like the mix. Some of them are very vlog style, some are more informational based. I think having that mix is nice. So yeah, of course you get to actually see keying, and then you also get the educational side of it as well. But again, if you have any recommendations, what you prefer, of course, please let me know. But yeah, without going on a rant anymore, I'm going to go get these steps in. I have my last meal set here for 30 minutes away. So I get that last meal into me, get my steps done, and that'll be me finished for the night. So yeah, I will leave you off and I will chat to you soon. All the best.